I've talked in other videos about how we're becoming a kind of catchphrase culture. And this kind of reminded me of some catchphrases that I heard when I was a child way back in the 1960s. There were a lot of commercials that, for example, there was a commercial to remind people to take the key out of the ignition of their car, when they're not driving it. And the way that commercial went was, you had a group of teenage boys and they saw the key in the car in the ignition. Somebody had forgotten and left the key in the ignition and they said, "Hey, let's go." And they went joyriding. They weren't now joyriding means you really don't intend to steal the car permanently. You intend to take a ride in the car without anybody's permission and then bring it back. Okay, but in the commercial, the young boys got caught and went to jail before they could bring the car back, and nothing and have nothing happen. Okay, and the thing said, "Don't help a good boy go bad," and it was to remind them to take the key out of the ignition when they aren't driving their car. There was an oddity though about this commercial, because if your car is stolen, even by somebody who intends to bring it back, you're probably most interested in getting your car back and not the fate of the person who stole it. you know but it was kind of framed as trying to help teenage boys. And of course, yeah, it was boys. This is in the 1960s, and the concern was with boys. And you know how so that to try to help a teenage boy not get a bad mark on his record. And again, I do think it was a kind of odd way to frame it. That you got to take your key out of the ignition, or some high spirited young teenager is going to go for a ride in your car without your permission and get in trouble. Okay, but anyway, that was a catchphrase, and it was an odd one. And I hope you liked hearing that. And also, and like I said before, I'm trying to grow my channel. Please tell people about my channel, okay?